welcome to episode 15 or something like that. Yeah, so in this episode we will see some stuff go on in Asia. So let's see what happens first. So in Vietnam we see something happen and something breaks away. Now they want to get this land, and for whatever reason, and when I try to find the color I don't use right now, maybe like this color. Good enough. Let's try it next to the German country. This color's good enough. So this country will break away from Vietnam. Now they want to get that land over there, like I said before. And for some reason, some islands over here are still owned by India. Don't know why, but I'm gonna fix that right after we see this country expand. And while this country isn't very stable, so this green team, it isn't doing too well. And it just goes up into now they're in the China area. Let me check they've reached China, and then they collapse. So in Vietnam, they get what? I was on the wrong layer. Oh. So this goes to Vietnam, and India gets a little chunk of land, even though they really didn't want this. They're just gonna take it because why not? And there'll be a new country down here, this blue team, and immediately after that, a new team breaks away. This is a whatever color this is country. I guess it's like a light blue. And so, yeah, I have a plan to make the country or maybe smaller, or maybe they'll just all get taken over by Vietnam. And well, that is what's going to happen. So this country, which just spawned in, they are just cooked. And then this team, this team now goes in, and Vietnam doesn't know how to respond, so they just let them do it. And after they decide on a border, so now, and also you can see most of Vietnam's population is on the coast. And also we see Vietnam enter an alliance. Guess in 3 seconds. If you guessed the Triangle Alliance, you are correct. If you guessed anything else, I don't know what to say to you. So these two countries will join the triangles, and about China, well, we see something happen, and that is the breaking away of this team down here. There isn't really that many colors left to use, so all the colors are just gonna be similar, and I have to pause again. Whoa! That is a bunch of new countries, and now these two have a border, and both of these two, they want to control China. And, well, China might, and this country, the red country, they want to control all of Asia. So there might be somebody helping them, and they are going to fight. Yeah. So so a red team is going in there, and they're doing pretty good. Remember, this is the original Chinese country, and they are able to take a city, and there's a huge battle at this city, but it just ends in a victory for the red team. Now the red team's going right down, taking this city, but it's not gonna be so easy as they push back. And in this city, there's a really deadly battle, and it ends with these guys winning, but they won the battle, not the war, as they just go down, take that city, and surround the capital, then they take it, and it's just not good for the whatever color that was team. And China, well, this Chinese country takes it all. And, well, this team is scared. Korea is mad. And this city is no longer a capital. So now we have to change it to a normal city. Now, the next country they go after is this team. It's been here since episode 10, which really isn't a long time, because the red team has been around since episode 4. All of these countries, they are extremely scared of China. Yeah, so, yeah, they're very scared, and it looks like it looks like the red team's dreams might come true, unless someone else joins in, and it will be this weird colored team. So they will go down, and they're about to take the capital, which they do. Now we see Vietnam make some moves going over here. that. So this isn't good for the red team. And yeah. The red team, it's cooked. So in the peace treaty, that purplish, pinkish team will take all of that, and Vietnam will take this knights. So now we saw the original Chinese team die, and this blue team, it would just look so much better if it was a part of the purple team. And they're gonna fix this border because I don't like this border, so it's gonna go more like this, except it's gonna go more like this. Because they really want to keep that city, and because that looks too bad on the map. Is this better? Alright, maybe not. But over here, these countries are gonna get cooked. This is pink team over here. The pink team will just go in. This is 1, because these countries are weak, and it's 2, they're new, and 3, I don't like how they look on the map. So now we have take a look at this team over here, which looks like Croatia for some reason. And they are also gonna get cooked. If I could get something out of my eye. What? So this team, they're also gonna get, whoa, they're gonna get cooked, and yeah, better borders, everybody. Now this little team, they aren't gonna, they're super scared. This guy's here, they're tiny, they're weak, probably the weakest country in the world, or one of them. Maybe this one, but this one has been around longer, it's more stable. And there's also these 2. I'd say this is the weakest, then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then that African one. So yeah, they're cooked if someone attacks them, and that will happen. Vietnam, they are gonna go after them. This mint-ish team is gonna, they're just gonna be scared because it's Vietnam. What are you gonna do? Yeah. So And about these islands, they go to Vietnam, and they go, and this island is Indian. Now India goes down to Sumatra, taking more and more land. Next up is Korea expanding their colony, and they make it, and Vietnam also goes here, so they're gonna split this up. Now, Korea gets this, and Vietnam gets this. So this is how the borders look. Now this island, they do not know what to do with it, so they just give those to Vietnam and this to India, but actually India gets half of it, and a similar thing happens here. Now they're not gonna do anything about it because they're allies, and also Korea, they go in here, and they also allow Vietnam to have something, and that is this. Well, now they go to this tiny piece of land, so now they can send their stuff this way in case they want to colonize some stuff. And well, this is what happens. Now a bunch of people from multiple different countries, and also Korea will give the pink team an island, and some people from a bunch of different countries, from the two Indian countries, from the Vietnamese country, from Korea, and from China. They are gonna see what's over here, and eventually they go all the way to Chile. Now they don't know what country to give it to, and so they just decide that. But since most of the people going there were Korean, the colony goes to Korea. So they make a little colony. Now they think this is a new continent, so we'll name it something like, I don't know. Alright, so Google Gemini created a custom name for what they think is a new continent, and I'm gonna go with, Solara. So they think that this is a new continent, so they explore around what they think is Solara. I don't know. Solara, and they realize there's nobody here, but there actually is. So the Koreans can take as much stuff as they want. They even go down into like where Uruguay is and create a pretty large colony that accidentally became size of the entire continent because of like a single pixel. How does that happen? Every time. And it's getting pretty long, 20 minutes already. Nice. The previous video was like 16 minutes. So nice. And they send out some exploration guys to find out if they know where this is. And they go into the Amazon rainforest. Most of them die, so they decide not to do that and go up here, and they find Spain's colony. Now they know this can't be Europe because it's mostly filled in, so it's either South America or Africa. Now they will keep the name Solara for this colony, but not the continent, because now they realize they're in the Americas. And speaking of Americas and Korea will expand their little colony up here. So we saw the Europeans colonize, now we're seeing the Asians do the same. And next, France, they want to get to those lakes, which they are able to do. Now, in Germany, they are in the Sahara desert, and it's not good there. So they can't really expand that much. This Libyan team, they decide to join in the Israeli team. Now, I think someone in live chat said this isn't actually brown. For some reason it looks brown to me, but not on the actual video. So yeah. And now let me see. Now I'm going to change this country's color to brown. And now, well, I don't know what to do now. Now I want World War I to start in like the next episode. I'm not gonna start it right now, but soon. And Banana expands their colony. They now have this. And a lot of countries are starting to get a lot of land. Now, India, they go down into here and they find Australia. Now, they go down. Now the Koreans, they go down into New Guinea. And then they go down into Australia. I cannot breathe right now. I literally can't. Yeah. They go into here. Oh, my brother's yelling. That's weird. I literally cannot exist anymore. So my videos will be 10 times better if my brother was never here. So I am dying. Alright, so Vietnam, I was gonna make them make a colony over there, but I just realized that that's a bit weird. So I'm not gonna do that. And try to breathe, because I literally can't. So, yeah, I literally don't know what to do right now. So I guess I just have to start the war right now. Now, something happens in here, and, well, yeah. So specifically right here, some Bulgarians say that, so a Bulgarian group they go into here. Now in Crimea is like, what? Get out of our land. And Bulgaria says, no, this is our land. And, well, the war starts, and Bulgaria is able to push a little bit. And, yeah, they're able to push in a little bit. But Crimea, they are stronger. So they are going to win this war. Now, it isn't really a world war yet, but it's going to be in the next episode, guys. Now, Germany is mad because they're kinda chill with all these guys. Yeah. So, yeah. And if Turkey joins in, Bulgaria's gonna get cooked. But I don't want it to happen in this episode. And instead, we are going to take a look at this area where, yeah, the purple the Chinese team and the Vietnamese team, they're gonna do some stuff and split this team along with this one, and it scares this team so much that they decide to do something. They want to go somewhere else away from all of this, like what the Koreans wanted to do. But unfortunately, they can't really get away from this, so they decide to go into like the Himalayas. In like Nepal. But actually, country, we're gonna make them start out in Tibet. Well, that isn't where they started, but that's where they were gonna go. Now this little green team does a similar thing, and they go up, and they really also go to a similar place. They go up into Tibet, except they can't do that because that team's already there. Alright, where can they go? They're gonna go into Afghanistan. Now it looks kinda weird now having these blobs. That's okay because they are gonna get taken over. Now I don't know if a country can just move like that, but I don't know if I have a brain. So, yeah. And over here, these cities are no longer capitals. They were capitals of the countries that used to exist here. Now they don't. They're dead. So yeah, I wouldn't want to live in one of those countries because it's not a good place. And someone is going to join us something. That someone joining us something is gonna be the Russian Baltic team joining up with the trapezoid. And about clinic grad thing in here. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the default thing and try to find the color that I haven't used yet. Like this color. This is different enough, I hope. No, literally can't see it. Alright? No, I can't see. Let's stop yapping about colors and decide to choose this one. And then it decides to join up with Poland. And now the war. What is going on? Well, Crimea, they are able to go in, but they just, let me go back. Yeah, so Crimea, they are going in there, but they're doing it very slow, since Crimea's only a bit stronger than Bulgaria, and well, they try to go into this city, but it doesn't work. And the battle of you guys choose the name ends with the Bulgarians winning, and now they almost kicked them out. They almost kick the Crimeans out of their country completely, and they take some important land in here. And this is what it looks like right now. Now this episode's pretty long, so sorry